Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. In today's video, I am gonna do a super quick, like 10-minute makeup routine. So I am heading out the door here pretty quick. I'm actually going to have my Botox done and my lip filler done. So it's been about 6 months. Look at all that movement. And I've got, these here, and then I get this here. So she's gonna do all of that. And so yeah, I think I got it done in January. And also I do get lip filler kind of twice a year. So my lips actually aren't too bad right now. Normally they are very, very thin, but what I've noticed is the more consistent I am with the filler, the better it stays. Like the first couple times I had it done, it only lasts, well, maybe I got a month or two out of it. So anyway, so I'm gonna go do some running around first, and then I've got that appointment here in a few hours. So I thought I'm not gonna do a full face because she's just gonna go in and wanna wipe it all off anyway. But I do still wanna look put together. I love makeup. So I'm just gonna do a quick, what I would say is like a 10-minute makeup routine. Now, normally if I wasn't filming, this probably does take me about 10 minutes, but of course with filming and all that, it's gonna take me longer. And I'm not gonna use foundation. So I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna conceal my eyes a little bit of blush for a pop of color, my brows, and my lashes. But because I'm not going in with foundation, I am gonna go in and do some lots of primers. I'm just gonna really hydrate and make my skin look the best it can. So I've already done all of my morning skincare. I'll link that video so you can see what I mean by that. So my skin is already dewy and hydrated and feeling good. And so also I've got sunscreen on, of course, every day. So first what I'm gonna go in with is this Tatcha. This is the Liquid Silk Canvas. Now I've said before, this is not a favorite product of mine, and I'm not sure, it doesn't fill in my pores or blur or do anything for my makeup, but it is hydrating. And I have almost used it. Oh, look at, I think we're gonna be, I think we got an empty. So that's it, that product is done because I have been using it just for hydration, which I do think it does. It does really hydrate. But there's lots of affordable hydrating primers. Like, you don't have to spend Tatcha money to get hydration, so. And then I'm gonna go in with this one. This one is from Kaja, and it is called Dream Puff Radiant Mousse Primer. I love this, but you gotta shake it. I don't think you can get this anymore. And I'll show you how it comes. I mean, it's kind of gimmicky, right? But it is beautiful on the skin. So I'm gonna go in with one more primer even after this. I think you can even just see how beautiful and dewy that makes the skin look. I'm even gonna go around my eyes a little bit. And when it dries down, it just feels like almost nothing. Like, it's such a nice primer. But again, I think I bought this in a boxy pop-up sale, and I don't think you can get it anymore. But if you can, it's a great one. I really, really enjoy that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in and prime under my eyes. I have this from Becca. This is the Under Eye Brightening Concealer. And it's this peachy color. I don't really use this so much for color correcting, but I use it more just for hydration. I know I say it in every video, but I do have extremely dry skin, and I do have, really dry under eyes, just crusty. Like, they are just the worst. And so the most hydration I can get under there always is helpful. So I'm just kind of focusing this in this area here in the inner corner and down. And I do feel like it does color correct and diminishes those dark circles for me, but doesn't 100% cover them. So I am gonna go in with concealer as well. And then the last primer is from Tarte. This is a mini of the Timeless Smoothing Primer. I love this. Look how much of that product I've used. I absolutely love this. It smooths out in this area, my enlarged pores, and it makes them look smaller. And I don't know, this is one of those products I'm not sure I'll ever be without, because I don't know if you'll be able to really see that, but in this area I have enlarged pores, and I feel like that product really just takes that down. So that's kind of my skin prep all done. Now I'm just gonna go in and conceal a little bit. I don't wanna go in with, so the concealer that I really love is from The Ordinary. It's just called the concealer, but it's quite a full coverage concealer. So I'm gonna go in with this one today from Tarte. This is just a little mini of the Tarte C Hydrocealer, and I have it in the shade 12N, maybe fair neutral. This is really nice. It's very hydrating, and it's kind of a light coverage concealer, which is what I want today since I'm not going in with foundation. I don't want my under eyes to be, you know, starkly different than the rest of my face. I just want it to kind of blend in together. So I do really like this concealer, but it does crease a little bit more than, you know, like say The Ordinary one. But I'm assuming that's, you know, anytime you have something that's hydrating, you're gonna get a little bit more creasing. So I'll take the hydration and deal with a little bit more creasing than to have something dry and matte and not creasing, but then my eyes look like, you know, I'm 85. So, which around my eyes can very quickly happen because they are, again, so dry. So I'm just gonna blend that out. And then I'm just gonna, while I'm blending it, I'm gonna just extend it a little bit and make sure that that's blended, you know, kind of more than I normally would. And just hit around my nose a little bit where I've got a little bit of redness. And then I am gonna set on my upper lid because again, I know that this does crease a little bit. As I've said in numerous videos, I don't set under my eyes because I know it looks hollow when I tip. Like I see that, and if I was to set with powder, that would be much better. However, in real life, in daylight, whenever I set under my eyes, it looks so dry. And so I would sooner have this hollow look than have my eyes look, again, 85. So I don't set under there. So I'm just gonna set on my lids, and I'm gonna go in with this. I've talked about this a ton. This is a single shadow from Wet n Wild in the shade Brulee. And you can see, like, I use this every day. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit, and see, I already have creasing. So I'm gonna pat that out and just go in and lightly set, just so it doesn't crease throughout the day for me. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of blush now. I'm gonna use this Tower 28 cream blush. This is my absolute favorite. This is Beach Please in the shade Magic Hour. I'm gonna pick it up on my sponge, a little bit there, and I'm just gonna ever so slightly give myself a little pop of color in through here, just so I look a little bit more alive, because I don't have any natural flush. And then whatever's left, I'm just gonna take over the bridge of my nose. I really love that look. I've been doing that quite a bit over the last little while. I feel like it just looks super sun-kissed. Just gonna go in with a little bit more, just right on the apples, because this will fade a little bit. So I do go in a little heavier with my cream blushes to start, knowing that they do fade out a little bit. And then just taking that right up. And again, over, super sun-kissed. Very pretty. I absolutely love that cream blush. It's the one I'm using. I have to force myself to use the other ones, to be honest. Okay, let's go in and do our brows. I am gonna use this NYX Lift and Snatch, and I have it in the shade Espresso. Do we say espresso or do we say espresso? I've seen people say it both ways. I feel like I should say espresso, but I want to say espresso. Anyways, I'm gonna go in with this, and then I'm gonna top it with the e.l.f. Brow Wow. This is my favorite, Wow Brow, e.l.f. Wow Brow. It's my favorite combo. I'm using this all the time. Just gonna comb my brows up. My brows are finally getting back to normal after my brow lamination disaster. So they're finally a little more cooperative. Okay. So if you haven't tried this NYX Lift and Snatch, it comes with a felt tip and it gives these hair-like strokes. I love this product. I'll try to do it so that you guys are able to see, but this is hard. I'm usually much closer to my mirror. But can you see how I'm just creating hair-like strokes where I am missing brow hairs? Let me see if I can get in a little closer for you here. So there's one brow filled in. I mean, I have a lot of brow hair, so I feel like that's a pretty subtle change, but it just sort of perfects it and gives me hair where maybe I'm missing some hairs. And then I'll do the same on this side. Okay, that's got that NYX product through the brows. I absolutely love this. And I am just going to gently comb, just so I don't have any harsh lines and it's a little bit better blended. And then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Wow Brow. I have this in the shade Dark Brown, and it has just the perfect size little brush. It's a fiber gel, so it's gonna tint, it's gonna hold, and it's gonna build them up a little bit because it has fibers in it. And it's that quick and easy. I love this product, and for the price, I think these are they even $5? It's an amazing product and it works so quick and easy. And I do get quite, not as much hold as say like the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. For sure, I get more hold with that, but I feel like this is enough hold for most days. So let's do the eyes. I'm gonna go first in with some primer, and I have this new one from Luna Magic. This is the Vava Pink Lash Primer Base. I got this in my most recent Boxy Charm. It has this weird smell. It kind of smells like tobacco. I'm not sure I love it, but I'm sure I will use it up. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't like it as much as my Lash Paradise primer. I like that one better, but it's fine. And I do really like to go in with a primer first because I feel like it just helps build the lashes up and give me more volume and more length. I do find that this one does set pretty quick, so I'm gonna go in fairly quick with mascara, and I'm gonna use this one from Tarte today. This is the Surfer Curl. It's a really nice mascara, like really nice. It's not gonna replace my Lash Paradise, but it's very nice. If they were the same price, they probably would be a little more interchangeable for me, but this is, this is a Sephora brand, and so you're gonna pay that Sephora price. I can't remember how much these are, but I would assume, $25, somewhere in there. Whereas my Lash Paradise, I can get it usually for around 10, sometimes even on sale for less than that. So there's one coat. I always go in with two. Even though the rest of this is going to be super natural, I want my lashes to be their best. So let's go in with a second coat. The hardest part about filming putting mascara on is trying not to do all the weird faces I do. Okay, there is 2 coats of that Tarte mascara. Now for my bottom lashes, I'm gonna go in with this one from Velour. This is the Pretty Big Deal tubing mascara. So I'm gonna use this on my bottom lashes just because I'm trying to get some use out of it. If I didn't have this, I wouldn't purchase it just for this purpose, but because I do have it, I bought it, I wanted to try a tubing mascara. It doesn't give me enough volume, so I don't wear it on my upper lashes, but I am trying to, just use it up. So I'm using it on my bottom lashes, and I really like it for that because it doesn't smudge. And now I don't struggle with a lot of smudging, again, because, dry, so dry. But I do like the effect of this, and I feel like if you did really struggle with smudging on the lower lash line, this would probably really help with that because it's a tubing mascara. And it doesn't flake, which sometimes with the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, I can get a bit of flaking. Again, I put up with it because I love the effect that that mascara gives. So there's one eye done. So let's go ahead and do the other eye quick. So back in with the primer. And then I'm going to go in right away with a coat of the Tarte mascara. And then of course, coat number 2. And then I'm going to go in and do the bottom lashes with the Velour. So there is my makeup done. I am gonna go in with some setting spray. Look at how low this is. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I do have one on backup, so I'm just trying to use this one up. This is my favorite setting mist right now. I don't know if I can go a day without it. Oh my goodness, I love this setting mist. It smells so good. It makes my skin look dewy and hydrated. It makes my makeup look better every time I use this. I love this, absolutely love it. So there, we're all done. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of lip oil. This is from KAB. Is it KAB Beauty or KAB Cosmetics? I'm not sure. I did receive this in a BoxyCharm. I think this is Tropical Punch or, Rum Punch. I absolutely love this lip oil. You can even see I've used a considerable amount of it. It just smells wonderful. It's hydrating. It doesn't feel like a lip oil. It feels more like a gloss, but like a balmy, hydrating gloss. I love this product. This is, you know, honestly, this would be in my top 10 products that I've ever received in a beauty box. Like, you know, in some sort of a subscription box. I love this product. It sits here on my desk and I use it all the time. And look at that beautiful hydrated fullness it gives to the lips. And it smells nice. It tastes nice. Yeah, I really, really love that lip oil. So there you have it. Quick, easy, 10-minute makeup. I don't know that this actually would take me 10 minutes. My makeup tends to always take me more than 10 minutes, but it's pretty quick and easy, right? Like maybe you could do it in 10 minutes. I hope you found this helpful. I hope it was enjoyable. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would subscribe, that would be amazing. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye everyone.